Mind helping me carry some of these entrails out?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Get in there, asshole.
That's what.
Fuck.
That's what you say to Mr. Cuckett.
Barney Cullum.
Barney Colon?
It'd be nice if we had pockets to put those things in.
Ew, why would you keep a fucking piece of intestine in your pocket? That's like carrying around a hot dog all day.
The USB drive.
Oh.
There's just a USB drive sitting there, and you'd think that you'd put it in your pocket or something.
But
no, you have to, like, awkwardly carry it somewhere.
No, that's a security risk. Haven't you ever, like, heard about, like, the problems of, like, putting USB drives that you're not sure of in, like, computers and stuff? That's actually how Stuxnet traveled around. Do you remember Stuxnet?
Stuxnet? What are you talking about? What?
There's a computer virus that came out maybe about 10 years ago at this point. Stuxnet was
That's like 100 years ago in computer time.
True. So what Stuxnet did was, it was a computer virus that was specifically designed to take down Iranian nuclear centrifuges. And the way it worked, so it also had to cross an air gap, meaning it had to take down computers that weren't even connected to the internet. So, like, what it had to do was it had to, like, spread, God, it did some really, really amazing things. So it had to, like, it had to pretend to be, like, the root authority of, like, a multi-million-dollar company. Like, just basically stealing their certificate so that it could be spread around from computer to computer. And then eventually, I remember it, like, once it crossed the air gap, it got onto the other computers, pretended it was a program that was written by, like, a legitimate company, and then brought down their nuclear program. And to this day, nobody knows who wrote it. The assumption is the NSA. That's probably a safe assumption. But you should read about it at some point if you want to hear about, like, just some crazy...
Just some fun references to how we're constantly on the verge of destruction.
Kinda. I mean, cyber warfare is this great, great topic that you get to realize just how, like, woefully disastrous every country is in terms of preparing for cyber warfare.
Yay!
It's okay.
Oh.
Oh, god damn it, it's not okay. Now I know what you were yaying about. I thought you were talking about cyber warfare, and this is so much worse.
If you miss the water, really bad things happen.
This is true cyber warfare. Is me cleaning shit up with the water buckets and you knocking them over.
It sounds like Doom music.
Turns
out buckets are really hard to use.
No, they're fine. You just need to not cuck them.
No, I need 40 hours of OSHA training.
Only 40? Man, that's no, you suck so much. You suck so much.
Oh, no.
You cucked my bucket.
I was trying to dispose of all of our buckets, and you turned around, and you're right there.
You hit my bucket with your bucket. That's not even a joke at this point. You actually cucked my bucket, Keith. Why?
Too much.
Why would you do that?
Cucking has become way too much of a topic today.
Oh, it's fine. It's just I just think it's a really funny word. Damn it!
Is it because it sounds like the word fuck, but they changed one letter?
Yeah. God damn it! Why are the buckets being...
I solved the nature of comedy.
Everything just needs to sound like fuck, and then it's funny. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you did solve the nature of comedy.
I did it.
Like, buck. Or suck.
We just caught up with one of the first lines of dialogue from Kill Bill.
Are you a big fan of Tarantino movies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. They're pretty cool.
To the point where my favorite directors are probably Tarantino and Edgar Wright.
Oh, neat. I actually don't know much about Edgar Wright. I always get confused.
There is not a very long list of movies from him.
Didn't he make, what was it, Her? Is that what it was?
No.
Okay.
No, he made the Cornetto trilogy.
Then who am
He
I
made Shaun of
thinking
the Dead, Hot Fuzz, At World's End, Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. The reason I was thinking of this was because, did you know that the person who directed and wrote Her, like his previous directing experience was Jackass?
It's just odd.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't that just a weird fact about the world?
Yeah.
Like, don't really know
Like
what to
how
think
the guy
of
that
it.
made Dead Alive made Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Or like how the guy that made Romeo and Juliet made Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey man, you gotta start somewhere, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
People get busy.
By Tromeo and Juliet, you mean Nomeo and Juliet, right? Because I've never heard of Tromeo and
I
Juliet.
think it actually is Trollmeo and Juliet. It's like a trauma film, not one of those annoying like children's.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nomeo and Juliet, that one.
No,
like, the
no, it's
stupid
not a
gnome
children's movie.
Okay.
It's like gore and sex, like low rent VHS quality shit.
Oh,
Like Troma and the other
gotcha.
people that make like that kind of stuff.
What's it called? Grindhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
never.
that's the distinction to make between Grindhouse and like Asylum movies.
I've never even like understood like I guess the so-called charm of like grindhouse movies.
Well,
I mean,
Disney
other people obviously
pretended
do.
to for a bit, and then they stopped caring about it, which is why they fired him. That was the whole thing with James Gunn, is he had a history of all that stuff and a bunch of edgelord humor and saying horrible things all the time, and then his history caught up with him and got him fired, even though the people that hired him in the first place knew about that when they hired him, because there was a whole stink about him recently on Twitter.
Yeah,
And
well,
that's why now he's directing Suicide Squad 2 apparently.
Huh.
Because oh.
What did you do? Did the machine do that thing where it drops an entrail instead of a bucket?
Yeah, it spit out nondescript and gore chunk instead of a
Keith?
bucket.
Bloody footprints everywhere.
Don't clean them. It's fine.
I would like to clean them because it's not
No,
fine.
the area around the incinerator and the bucket you just clean last, because that's where we're gonna be walking around with bloody feet all the time.
No, it's not. I don't walk around anywhere with bloody feet because I just watch where I'm
I don't
walking
believe
and it
you, you're a
stays
liar.
clean all the time.
Impossible. It's literally impossible.
It's not impossible. Just try.
Oh.
I know
Don't
it's
fall
very hard for you to go down. I
Don't
just
fall
need to
over.
go down to the tri store, buy some tri seeds, plant a tri plant, pick some tri fruit, and then cook it
If
for
you
your
get lost
dinner.
in the store, you can go over to the counter and ask one of the try guys.
Those are my favorite Mario characters. I like their
Try
masks.
Guys?
The Try Guys.
Oh god.
Actually, when I was a kid, I used to really like Yoshi's Island, and that had Shy Guys in it.
Shit.
Actually, it was one of the first games that wasn't, what was it, Mario 2, that weird one, the Doki Doki Panic clone.
Yeah.
That had Shy Guys in it. And I was like, oh man, I love Shy Guys. They're colorful, they wear masks, and I just liked that about them, apparently. It spoke to me.
I think Mario 2 was the first game to ever make me feel fear.
Why? Because you saw Birdo and you're like,
The
no!
key monster? No, the key monster.
It was the key monster.
You would like go inside outside of a vase, and then you'd be in a mega vase, and then you get a key, and then a monster mask would chase you through all of time and space.
Oh,
through
that
walls.
fucking horrifying thing. Oh,
Yeah.
man. See, I had that same experience with the sun from Super Mario Bros. 3. You know, you're going through the desert, and then you see, like, a happy sun in the upper left corner. Like, oh, okay, hello, Mr. Sun. And then it gets angry, and it, like, swoops down at you at, like, 35 miles per hour. And you're like, Jesus, what did I do?
Bird, there's no blood.
There is no blood, except
There's
for...
no blood anywhere, except for in all the secret places.
Yeah, except for, like, all the pockets that we're gonna have to look through.
Yay.
So...
It's okay, I'll pull out the muckometer, and it'll detect the muck.
What the hell's the muckometer?
If you use the mouse wheel, you can go through different items. One of them is this little thing, which detects grossness.
How?
Oh no, it's finding stuff over here.
Oh, I just
Oh,
pointed at
quiet
things
again.
and it beeps.
Oh, it's noticing this gross bucket.
Oh. There's also, up here in this little alcove, there's some muck.
Here we go.
I never knew how to
There
actually
we
use
go.
this tool. You've taught me things about this game I did not know.
Are you still there?
Yes, hello.
Okay. You've taught me things about this game that I did not. And then you cut off. I was like, oh no.
Yeah. And that's how Bird died. I learned a thing,
Yeah.
and therefore death approached. In my dying breath, I want to say I learned where dirt is.
Discord's been a little robot-y today. It might be because we're streaming a game that has physics.
Could be. Could be.
May not be doing us any favors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a last pass where I go around and try to pick up any weird objects lying around.
Go for it.
Like this takeout. There's still more of this shit.
Yoshi's Island was the shit when I was growing up. Yoshi's Island, I never owned an SNES, right? So, I discovered emulators basically...
That
like,
early?
Yeah, like when I discovered SNES emulators when they were effectively
Goddamn.
new. And I was like, this is cool because I've always wanted to play Chrono Trigger, and now I can. I discovered emulators the day the night before I was moving across the country. So I played Chrono Trigger the morning I left for another state, and was not able to play it again for like 5 days. And in those 5 days, I was just like, oh, I can't wait to get to where we're moving. Not because of just like, I don't want to be in the car anymore, but because when I get there, I can play Chrono Trigger again. Well, this is different. Oh, that was scary.
What happened?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
You alright?
Does
You
it-
drop something?
I just discovered a speedrunning technique on accident.
Oh no, this is a game. This is a bad game for those.
Yeah. I'm afraid that this is a game where you start clipping through things, you don't stop.
I've had that in Subnautica, which is terrifying.
Yeah. That.
You'll be in a submarine underwater, and then you'll just be outside of the submarine all of a sudden. And you're like, I don't understand how this happened, and I'm terrified. That game's not fun.
You're really scared of sharks.
Yeah, like it's a really good video game, and I really like it, and it's probably the best survival game I've ever played. But also, like, it's actually terrifying on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And that was like the scariest glitch possible. I'm
Yeah,
just really
to like
happy it
clip
happened
out of
in
your
this
own safety submarine.
Yeah, I'm really happy that it happened when nothing was happening. Anyway, since you're over there wasting time, I'm just gonna help you out.
I'm not wasting time. I'm trying to get up here. It's the opposite of wasting time. I'm trying to do a thing.
It's the opposite of wasting time.
God damn it! You cucked us
Everything's
for
fine.
like the 5th
Everything's
time.
fine.
You're not allowed to
Anyway.
use buckets anymore.
There you go.
What?
I'll go get you a new bucket.
How?
You didn't notice the elevator?
No, I didn't know it was an elevator.
It even has a cool like hologram display.
This is by far the longest I have ever played this game before it crashes or I hate everyone. So, you know.
I haven't even played this game before.
You never played this game before?
No.
Oh.
I always bring it up and then no one ever says yes. There you go.
Because we all
Enjoy
have
the
had-
bucket.
Thank you.
Is this one empty? Yes, it is. Oh man, I love this song. It's the what's it called? Shit. What's the bag piano called?
The accordion.
Yeah, the accordion song. It's an accordion song. It's like I'm at the circus. Let's see. So. I'm learning the numbers. 1 is the mop, and 3 is the weird dongle.
Bag piano, huh? Like a
Yeah, the bag
you
piano.
thought of the word bagpipe and piano and just combined it. Is that
Well, it is a bag piano.
There's no bag.
Yeah, the inside part's a bag.
Is it?
Yeah. The weird air-filled orifice in the middle of the accordion.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess
Boom.
you're right.
It's like when I describe like Virgo to you, but it's like a musical instrument that you're supposed to know about better than me.
It's like when you describe symbols to me and you're like, C with a dot in the middle of it. Or
So
like stupid shit like that.
It's a butt galaxy.
Oh, what the hell is this? I don't want it.
Ooh.
It looks like one of those guns that incinerates stuff, but also creates.
Whew.
You have figured it out. It creates...
I don't think that affected you at all, did it?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, that thing creates a lot of like
me.
burn particles everywhere. So don't be too.
Oh god. Stay in my hands. Oh, it keeps trying to drop it.
Don't be too aggressive with it.
Let's hold on to that. Let's see. So much new gore everywhere. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a head.
it was all down here, or it was all up here, so I just moved it down
Yeah.
there. You know, like a dick.
Like a dick. I mean, statistically there are dicks in there somewhere. Also,
nope.
And by statistically, I mean the other word that's better.
Realistically, or chances are.
What's the word for body studies? Word. Anatomically
speaking.
There we go. Anatomically, there are dicks in there somewhere. I can't think of special words today, or basic.
No special. You can't think of special words like anatomy or accordion. Ah, the specialist of words.
Yeah. Specialist of all words, accordion to me.
Ha 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 ha.
Da 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 da.
So, Keith, speaking of you asking me music things, I had a very proud moment a couple of weeks ago, or maybe just a week ago at this point, where I'm going to retell the story of how you asked me about that one stock sound effect. So,
you're just going to bring it back?
Yeah. So, there's a really well-known stock sound effect that's like an orchestral hit. That's like, it's like a drum followed by like a bunch of annoying woodwinds. It
sounds like a crash.
It sounds like that sort of thing.
The one that happens over and over again in Dark Souls.
Yeah, it happens constantly in Dark Souls. And so,
you know,
Keith came at me one night and he was like, "Hey, do you know the name of this stock sound effect?" And don't do that. It's gonna make a mess. Oh, wait, hold on. I think it only makes a mess if you actually incinerate something. Here, shoot at this box.
Hang on a second.
What? What's it doing?
I'm debulleting the wall.
Oh, is that what that thing does?
If you're really careful, it can kind of like delete the hole, or it'll make a new one.
Weird.
I'm doing things.
I'm impressed.
Oh, things are. Oh, fire.
What the fuck is that?
Fire.
That wasn't fire. That was like a fire spirit just ran around.
Yeah. We enraged the muck gods. And created. Oh.
Damn it.
Blood and ash. Blood and ash.
It's okay. There's a bucket right here.
It's the Viscera equivalent of rip and tear.
So anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Keith was like, "Do you know the name of the stock sound effect?" And I was like, "Yes." But that's not what I said to Keith. I said to Keith, "Fucking, you think I know everything about everything?" Keith's response was, "Yeah." And my response was, "That stock sound effect comes from the end of Hall of the Mountain King." And then I pulled
Do you think I know everything, including this, which I definitely know? Here's the answer.
And then I linked him a YouTube video of a performance of Hall of the Mountain King, cut to like a second before that stock sound effect plays.
Yeah. Because you absolutely knew what the answer was.
I did absolutely know what the answer was. But I'm not gonna, you know, if life is like, "Hey, Bird, you want to be a dick about something real quick?"
Great
Who
news,
am
Bird.
I to say no?
Yeah. There's ceiling muck up here.
Well, leave it to Bird. Never mind. What are you doing? Is that
What?
incinerating the muck, or?
No, there's bullet holes in there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get the elevator thing, and I'm gonna bring it over here, and I'm gonna use game mechanics.
Game mechanics that you've learned about recently from some genius around here.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to get the elevator to come back down, so I have to climb up here again.
Click on press. There's at the bottom. There's arrows. on the
bottom
screen.
the arrows.
It's right here.
It's going down, and I didn't need your help. Ow. That was blindingly right in my character's eyes.
Can I blow up the toxic waste barrel? Oh god, I think I can.
Yeah, you can incinerate anything with that thing, but it always explodes into
waste
muck.
showing up. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, there are buttons at the bottom. Why didn't you tell me that, Keith?
You think I know everything?
What is this called? A height? What the hell?
Oh,
no!
boy.
It's broken! Ah! What the?
Yeah, it jams.
It does jam, and then it throws you a million feet in the air when it does.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be bad. That'll be bad for your bucket.
Nah, up and down doesn't cause any problems.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect the physics to be anywhere near that reliable.
Well, my experience going up and down doesn't really cause any problems for buckets
Expect
getting
them to
cooked.
be all like, that's a nice bucket you got there. Shame if something were to happen to it.
No, that's
right when you
you.
get to the top, it just catapulted into space. You have to go all the way back to the bucket dispenser.
I mean, if that happens in this game, it would be mostly due to the fact that the physics in this game is janked beyond recognition.